I guess it's time to do some more macro beer. In addition to the old style I just did, or will do in the future, depending on when this video is put out. So, here we go, guys. Macro beer for you guys. Beer, 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 beer. Hello everybody, welcome back to me, Mate Brewski from the Brewski Review. And today the beer I have for you is by the Molson Coors Company. This is Carling Lager, just the regular old lager, not the iced version. This is Carling Lager since 1840, coming in at 4.9% alcohol by volume. No listed IBUs here on the blue and white can with the black and red logo. You get the lion there. Very, very nice looking. I've seen Carling everywhere throughout all my years, but I've never really picked up any for myself, so I thought today would be a perfect day to try something new. IBUs, nothing on the website for obvious reasons, and nothing on Untapped either, so we're gonna take a guess. Realistically, probably 10 IBUs. It's a macro lager. You're not really gonna get super creative with the IBUs, so let's crack this bad boy open. Let's see what we got. Back in the nondescript glass. You know, let's give yourself a pour. Get some headers are gonna go a little bit higher. There we go. And we'll just top it right up. Perfect. Perfect, perfect, perfect. Looking at it, looks like a regular macro lager. Very golden in color, pale, yellow goldy color. Super, super clear. Nice big white head on top. Out of the light, same kind of deal. Nice, just regular beer color. When you think beer, this is the color you think of. And the style of head. Aroma. Where do I start? Grainy, bready, almost not skunky, but farty almost. Yeah, it doesn't smell. It smells like beer, but it doesn't smell like great beer, to be honest. Yeah, it smells sort of like a dull fart, and mixed with some breadiness, graininess, a little bit of caramel, but more or less kind of like a fart. Let's have a sip of the farty beer. On the sip, you get a bit more sweetness, sort of like a sugar water sweetness, where there's no real flavors, just sugary sweet. And you get some more breadiness as well, a little bit of graininess going on, slight little bitterness as well, but nothing too much, just sort of giving it, I guess, more of a dynamic flavor. But it's nothing quite special at all. So cheers, everybody. Let's keep on drinking. I mean, as far as macro beers go, I think this is more on the sweeter side of things, to be honest. It does have somewhat of a skunky-esque-ness to it in near the background. Not as bad as a Heineken, because I think that one's quite skunky. But it balances out well with the sweetness. Light to medium bodied, more on the lighter side of things. Still decently crisp, but not as crisp as, say, like a Bud or a Canadian or a Coors Light by any means. Definitely a bit more rounded on the mouthfeel sort of thing. Not my favorite, but it is a much sweeter macro lager. Moving over to the blue and white can. Carling 1840 lager, 4.9% alcohol by volume, unknown IBUs, no preservatives. Brewing Canada's best, John Molson, blah, 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 return for refund, no information on the can. On the bottom, though, we do have some sort of date code, or maybe not, G099. That makes no sense to me. And then 42211 and blah, 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 blah. No. So some sort of date code or canning code. But I have no idea what the hell it means. So, yeah, kind of wraps up the can. Website time. MolsonCoors.com. You go to the brand section just like you do for the old style Pilsner, and you scroll down and you find Carling. And it does have a description, which is kind of cool. Carling has been Britain's best-selling lager for more than 3 decades. It is brewed to have the perfect balance of sweetness and bittering, ensuring it is brilliantly refreshing from the first sip to the last. Short, sweet, straightforward. I've seen a lot of people pick up Carling. Maybe it's not their favorite, but you know they drink it to go get drunk. This is the kind of the beer that you buy to just get hammered on. Realistically, you're not going for super tons of flavor. You're just going for a beer that goes down easy and gets drunk quick. And you know what? Carling can definitely fill that need for, well, anybody if you enjoy the flavor of beer. So yeah, kind of wraps up the website. Nice looking website for sure. The picture that they have for Carling is different. It looks like it loses the line and loses the blue. It just is black and white and a little bit of hints of red. So I guess they're doing a change in can design. Personally, I don't like it. I like seeing the more classical logo. None of this new branding shit. Even with Molson Canadian. They have a whole new looking can design for Molson Canadian, Molson Dry, and I absolutely find it stupid. I like the classic look of them, but they just change it up to look more modern or something. It's like, why are you doing that? People are going to buy your beer. You're a multi-billion-dollar company. You don't need to change shit. Just keep it simple, stupid. Okay, moving on. Moving on from the ramblings. If you want to go to your local LCBO or beer store and pick up a thing at Carling, I have the LCBO website up here for what I purchased. I got a 6-pack of the 473 ml tall boy cans, and that's going to run you $13.25. So not too bad, actually. Just, you know, $10 bill, couple loonies, 2 and a quarter, you're good to go. 6-pack, yeah, 473 ml tall boy cans. Can't go wrong at that price. Any other pricing will be listed down in the description box below for the LCBO and the beer store if you're in Ontario. If you're outside of there, I'm sorry, I don't give that information because I only care about my prices and what I'm going to pay. But you will probably know if you're a fan of Carling or go to your local InBev, BevMo, whatever the hell have you. Moving forward to Untap, the final source of information that I provide to you guys. Carling Lager, this is the Canadian version, has been given a 2.53 bottle caps out of 5, and that's out of, which seems quite low for a macro brew, only just over 1,300 ratings, so that's kind of interesting, to be honest. Quite interesting. Sorry, I got a mustache hair that's tickling my nose. I'm not picking my nose, I'm trying to tame mustache hairs. Yeah, 2.53. Didn't really expect anything more, anything less. It's crisp-ish. It's more rounded, very sweet, sort of non-flavorful, little graininess, little breadiness, nothing special. Even as far as macros go, it's one of the more, I guess, meh kind of ones. But with that said, choosing the final sip, guys. So let's get ready to ratings. Let's wrap this thing up. Carling Lager, not the ice version, that will be coming in a later date. It's a sweeter macro beer. If you just like macro beers, but you're looking for something more on the sweeter side, like a sugar watery sweetness where there's no like a real caramel or candied sweetness or anything like that, Carling might be your go-to beer. That's why I kind of just, it's a 3 out of 10 for me. As for presentation, I'm actually a big fan of the can design. I like the line on here. I don't know when this video is posted or after, or if they're discontinuing these and you're getting the new can design, which I think looks very clean and modern, but not traditional, from what I've seen of Carling as far as I know. But yeah, can is fine. There's no real information other than no preservatives. You got your ABV and you got, I guess, the logo, which is kind of cool. Website, on the other hand, gives you a nice, better description of the beer. Still, it's nothing amazing, nothing great, but it's there. No other information, like I said, no IBUs, no ingredients, no malt, hops, and yeast, none of that fun stuff at all. Presentation gets a solid 4 out of 10 for me. Before I leave you guys, if you have any comments, questions, or beers I want to review in the future, leave all that information down in the comment box below. If you want to go ahead and like this video or subscribe to me, my Bruce, you'd be greatly appreciated as well. Again, I do run a Facebook page, not a Facebook page, what am I saying? I do run an Instagram page where I post every Friday all the beers that I did in the week previously for you guys to go check out. Other than that, shooting just other photos of either my, the beer college, or just fun stuff I'm doing around beer, going out with friends, stuff like that, something fun, something light. If you want to go check that out, you can, link down in the description box below. As well, I want to shoot different styles of video, posting at least one of those a week. I got a few coming up for the next few weeks, but if you have any ideas, anything you want to see me do, want to see me say, or want my opinion on, let me know it down in the comment box below, and I will look at those, and I will, I'll make something out of them, because I want to have a little bit more fun on this channel. It just can't be beer reviews. You gotta learn more about the Rooski. You gotta know my opinion. Well, you don't really need to know that shit, but I want to do something more fun for you guys. So let me know down in the comment box below. With all that said, guys, that's gonna do it for me, mate Bruce. Like I always say, crack and enjoy. Cheers. If a lion bit off my leg, I would probably wonder why I'm by a lion. Cheers.